Jeez Louise. Hello, Pico.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
God, that fucking stream just has me fucking tilted, man. Fucking retards. Just relax, bro. Just relax. Got no drinks. Try something real quick. Kind of poor, chat.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear.
Everyone here knows you listen to Microtech.
Why don't I have a... Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Shields offline.
Yeah. Fucking nav mode, yeah. No marker. No marker. Alright, that's a little janky. If I was in a dogfight, I'd be dead. Good to know. CIG needs to figure their fucking shit out. The fuck, man? Alright, we still having problems with quantum jumping. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Now this is louder than it needs to be. What the fuck, man?
Quantum drive is now on. Hop into the Discord. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Alright. Where are the boys at? Nobody's around.
Fantastical. The render distance, man. Flying's a little jank. I haven't played in a couple days. I need to figure that out. Actually, I fucked up because I didn't bring my atlas. So, if I can buy a lot, this is going to be a problem. This one, right? Okay. Oh, I do have my atlas. Hello. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Out. Okay, so that's... I don't think that'll go away until I despawn my ship. So that's fun.
Hurston dominates.
Mr. Marcus.
Fuck, bro. Scared the shit out of me with that fucking intro, man. Every time. Shit. What's going on, dude?
What's going on, man?
I am just chilling. I don't know, when I first got on the game, I couldn't join anybody in my friends list, so I just joined, I guess, a random server? I don't know.
My damsel account is bricked, so I can't play that account.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting when I saw the alt. I was like, huh. So I was like, I don't think I've seen the alt before.
I've used this account a couple times. I don't know if you were here. This account basically has nothing. It's just like, I've got an Aurora MR starter package.
Takeoff complete.
Oh, maybe I've seen it like once.
Landing gear raised.
Right when that.
I only use this account as like a person. It's like I'm just bringing them with me. I'm not, not worried about any of the ships that they have or anything like that.
When the Aurora came out, though, I think I remember now. Using it once. So what do you
That's
mean it's a
damn-
brick? Like you just can't? No. The alt one. That's what I mean. The one that says alt.
Yeah, they have the original Aurora, like not the Mark II. Damsel has the Mark II.
Oh, okay.
But,
So what happened to Damsel?
do you remember the other night when you couldn't get back in the game and I was fighting that org at the OLP? And like nothing was working and I was getting super frustrated. Well,
Yeah.
what happened was the servers were being taken offline. That's why nothing was working. And Damsel got killed by another player. A player that I had previously downed and then
you
subsequently killed
Bottom drive.
on Trustworthy. And then they took the servers down and they don't know, like the game state does not know where the character is because I am dead
Yeah.
and I should be respawning. But
I
the game,
know exactly what you're going through, kinda, I think, because it happened to me once, and I
yeah.
lost control of my account for weeks. It was literally weeks, and I emailed them a couple times. They were like, we're trying to figure it out, da, da, da. And then it was like, one day I had my account back. I never got like an email like, hey, we fixed it or anything like that, but
Thankfully, there's no there's no real issue because obviously I don't have to log into the Damsel account. I have other accounts at my disposal, but if I just had one, yeah, that would be really annoying.
well, that's the whole reason I have my alt account. I never meant to make one. I just had to for that because I wanted to play.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking you when I wanted to transfer that freelancer max back to this account, which I can't do because I've already sent it to that one from this one, because at the time it was like one of the only ships I had, and I was like, well, send it over there to the new account so I can play. But yeah, he'll get it back eventually.
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
I mean, I've lost a paid-for ship too before, not permanently, but for like 2 patches. No, 2.
Yeah.
2 whole patches I lost it, and then on the 3rd one is when I got it back. And that was my Asgard. I was fucking pissed. That fucking sucked. I was so mad about that. And it had something to do with a teammate using my ship after I've logged out and then storing it. It's the only thing I could make from that.
Interesting.
Well, because Masami, he has his own Asgard, but he also had he had my Asgard as well. Because he's like, I have 2 Asgards, I shouldn't have them. And he just thought it was funny. And but I was mad. I'm like, bro, fuck you, you fucking dickhead. But, yeah. I mean, I get it. He didn't try to steal it. It just somehow was no longer in my fleet manager.
It happens.
I mean, that's the worst thing that's like happened to me in this game, to be honest. That because it was like a, whatever the ship costs. Oh, let me ask you this.
Blackwater's in a bit of a scenario. What's up?
Well, real quick, how do I get a bricked Atlas off my ship?
Can you grab it with a track?
Yeah, but it snaps back. It doesn't like to leave its home, apparently. I think I have to, like, scrap the Asgard to get rid of it or something.
You might be able to bring the Asgard to a hangar and then send it down, and then it might add the Atlas to your terminal. You can scrap the Atlas. That might also work. I don't know.
No, you're right. Because I did see it in the terminal, the bricked one. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'm still not used to that system. That system has me all fucked up.
I think it's pretty easy to use. I don't think it's implemented very well because it's really easy to bypass, especially if you own ships that have like stock components that are really good. So like, I could just never pay the insurance
Fucking Asgard in a shiv. Yeah.
I mean, not
for small
necessarily.
ships.
So I have the Buccaneer, and that has a military grade A
Yeah,
power
it's got
plant.
the JS 300.
And then I have the L-22 Alpha Wolf, which has a VK-00. And then I have the Gladius Dunlevy, which has the Glacier. And
Gladius what?
Gladius Dunlevy.
What is that?
It's the
I don't-
recruiter friend Gladius. And that has two FR-66s, a Glacier. I think it has like not a crossfield, but like the smaller quantum drive equivalent. It's like a grade B quantum drive, but it has all military grade A stuff besides that for small components. So like I could just never insure my ships, or just insure a base ship with just a paint job on it, and I can then just take all the components off, claim all those ships for free, and then just move the components around in the F2 window and then put the components back in, and just kind of kid ships as I go. Obviously that takes a lot more time, but
Yeah, but you can't.
pretty useful.
But you always have to navigate those parts around. I mean, right? Because you just kind of have to keep track of where everything is, I guess.
Well, that's why I primarily just use my home. Like, I don't really go venturing out, and living abroad these days. I've started to realize that a lot of CIG's emphasis on like hangars and stuff, it favors you living where your home is, which I kind of like, but I kind of don't. I wish there was an option to set up like a temporary home or like a base camp away from home. We'll see. Because as it stands, like, it's a little annoying that it's like, oh yeah, I live in Hurston. If I want to get any of my stuff back, I have to go back to Hurston every single time. Just, but
Well, I mean, I get it, what you're saying, but I've gotten so used to bringing all my stuff back to my home base that, like, because I've been so afraid of them fucking deleting my shit on the next patch, like they always like to do. No matter whether I bought it, looted it, or whatever, like looted it from a BOI or from a player or fucking bought it, it don't fucking matter, they delete it. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like the only solution I have is to make sure everything's at my main station. If I want even a chance of it sticking around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me though, but I know like other players do not. Like they'll have everything all over the place and then it's all at their home base the next match. Like that never happens to me. I might have like 1 or 2 items. That's it. And it'll be something I didn't want.
Pickle here because I'm planning a photo shoot. I'm gonna go to Pyro 4's giant crater and try to wait for the right time of day to get some good photos of the Ironclad and a couple of support vessels.
Giant.
The problem I'm running into is I don't know what I want to. Oh, dude, it's huge. If you go to Pyro 4, up like towards the north, it's not at the North Pole of the planet, but it's up near the North Pole of the planet. There is a crater, and it is visible from like deep space. It's huge. And if you go inside this crater, there's like crazy rock formations, and it's super duper deep, and there's water, and like there's like different terrain. It's like from an asteroid strike or something on this planet back, you know, we'll say billions of years ago. But it's a really unique landmark, and it's a really, really cool location. There's really nothing there. It's just, it's such a unique location that the location itself has me interested because I'd like to get a shot where like...
I think it would look cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to have my alt account in the Ironclad flying it around, and I'm going to sit on the ground in the crater and see if I can get shots of like the Ironclad flying over the crater, which would look really cool from the ground. And then, permitting there's an area to land, I'd like to get a shot of it like landed, but I'll have my main account like decently far off, like looking down on the ship, and I'll have my alt account move the ground vehicles out like a convoy is being driven out of the Ironclad, which would look really interesting. I'm doing like I'm in kind of a promotional mindset right now because the game's not really working so well, and I found that because I was getting frustrated like PvPing and stuff.
Online is turmoil.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting worked up about the $1 million and fucking God knows what else.
Well, I'm not really getting frustrated about that. I was more getting frustrated.
No,
about,
I'm talking about the community. Everyone's riled up about.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but other things too. But like,
Shields offline.
I don't know.
I find I
like
don't.
my mindset is just let them make the game, man. Fuck.
Yeah, that's my mindset as well. Like, I've been playing this game long enough. I've seen it worse, you know. I've certainly seen it better, but I acknowledge that when you are developing a game, sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. And I called out months ago, you've probably seen it, that this patch was going to bring problems, and it brought problems. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't surprised at the problems. I was frustrated that... I was mostly frustrated with the free fly really fucking the servers up.
I mean, but it
That's
always
really what got
does.
me.
That's like, to me, it's like what it always does. Whatever you expect, it's always gonna fuck it up.
I know it
I mean,
does.
We know a
but
free
the...
fly's coming. It's just, you know, unless they come out and say, "Hey, we fixed the free fly problem." I don't know.
Even if they say that, it doesn't even matter.
I
Like,
know, but
when it
you
comes
know
to the
what I
free
mean.
fly, it's always shit. But they canceled the free fly because they were like, yeah, this is shit. We don't want a free fly right now. And then they changed their minds and were like, yeah, it's still unplayable, but let's do a free fly on top of it. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like,
that to me seems like it's more like the devs were like, no, and then the owners were like, yes, because we want more players. It has to be it. We want more people buying ships.
I gotta
like
tell
that.
you, you get more fucking players when you make the game fucking good. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
No,
Like,
I mean, I have to say though, like, even though they've been like doing stuff here and there, this last year, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks like this, but I think they've kind of gone backwards. Like, I think the game was more playable. Like, not at 4.0, but a little bit after that.
yeah, like around 4.3.
Like a couple patches in. But then, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But to
Well,
me,
I mean,
it's still
I
playable.
understand the situation.
But it's
The-
more like, I don't know. It's just like, you know, they keep taking things out of the game. You can't loot players. You can't loot shit. Like all this stuff that's like, what really like, I like that I can steal from other people. And if people steal from me, okay, whatever. But at least I hope that when base building gets implemented, that it goes back to that state or something similar. Like it can't be everything's protected and da 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 da.
I think it can be, and although I also like looting people, the simple problem is if you're able to loot somebody and take all their stuff, then you have the issue of, well, they've now just bricked the stuff. And then it's like, okay, now I have stuff that I can't even wear, and it's just clogging my inventory, so
Yeah.
what am I going to do with it? I'll
See,
drop
I don't-
it. Okay,
why
I've
brick
dropped
it?
it, and now it's...
Is it all just the duplication thing they want? They just
Yes,
want
it's
everyone
all
just
for
spend,
duplication.
spend. So, I guess on their side it makes more sense because it makes people want to buy more credits in the store. You know, because
Well, no, I don't even think that at all. It's...
I do, because
If
people
I have-
would rather not grind. They'd rather just swipe the card, skip the grind, and get to
Yeah, I
the
get
gameplay.
that, but like that's not what we're talking about. So, I am wearing an entire attributed set of armor. That armor is locked to my account. If somebody were to kill me and take that
Oh,
armor off
yeah.
of me, as that has happened in the past, I don't really care that they've looted it from me, but the way this game is trending, I'm gonna go to a terminal in my hangar, I'm gonna claim all my stuff back because I've paid money for it, and
Oh,
if
I need to
anyone's gonna
try
fucking
that.
have it, I'm gonna have it.
I lost
So,
my shotgun the other
you know,
day, which I
it's
haven't
going-
claimed back.
It's gonna brick it if they have it in their inventory because that would create a duplicate set of gear, and that's just not how it works. Like, we need to forego the looting aspect
Oh, well, yeah.
almost entirely.
When you
like-
say it like that, because yeah, I get it now. That because you
'Cause
can
it's
get
bogging
it
the server
back.
down.
Like, say if I stole it from you, you can get it back. So now there's two. I get that. So that's
like,
the problem. Yeah.
When it
I
comes
get
to
it.
looting and shit, it needs to be like Sea of Thieves, and they've kind of based it off of Sea of Thieves. Anything that's cosmetic that goes on your player, goes on your ship, you know, any non-defensible thing like paint, shit like that, or, you know, unless it's like an attributed weapon or, you know, weapon system. All that stuff should be lootable. But because of the constraints of the server, because we understand wholeheartedly the heart of the server issues, the 30Ks, you know, the crashes, it's because too many assets are being spawned in the world. And before, when they wanted true persistence, assets weren't despawning, so they would last basically forever. Now we're in a system where they are determining what assets they want to stay and what assets they want to go. And it's really easy to just lock what the characters wear and, you know, have it under insurance and then, you know, not worry about it than it would be to implement player looting again and then have to deal with the problems of, oh, well,
Well-
you've just duplicated an entire set of gear. Because think about it this way. Anytime you kill a player, when they add player looting again, that is basically putting their entire inventory and sub-inventories out into the world as not only a lootable container, but a lootable container with sub-components. So, like, in terms of using the server memory to render something like that, it might not be the most impactful thing, but if you have a server with 600 people and everybody's dying all the time, yeah, it's a little rough. That's a lot of things being duplicated. That's a lot of memory the game needs to keep track of. So, like, that's kind of why you see these things get tweaked in Free Flight. Like, even in the last Free Flight, when you killed people, their bodies would just despawn because the server was working in overtime to keep itself as clean as possible. So, like, these are things that CIG can tweak at will. But, you know, they're looking more towards a live experience rather than that test experience, and to make the live experience more worthwhile, like, they don't want any of that duplication stuff because that's going to hinder and bog the game. That's why we've started to move towards, like, instancing systems and, you know, a lot of the systems that, yes, like you have said, they have gone in reverse. These are not things that were promised to us.
I'm not saying that it's like, oh, it's bad for the game. I'm just saying that I don't personally like it. Which, I know, I'm not going to get what I want. It is what it is, but I'm like, man, I don't know. Even though, like, you know, I'm not going to lie, like, back then I definitely played more scared because I didn't want to lose my shit. But it was like, I don't know. I think
I mean, you will see people playing more scared now post-wipe just because things now have intrinsic cost. We're not in the stage of the game where CIG can be thinking about, like, player looting and things like that. That's for the future. The reason why we've gone so far backwards is because the entire fundamentals of the game have changed. This is now a game of crafting.
Yeah, and people
it's a game of manufacturing.
Abused the fucking system and changed, and probably changed minds of the design over time.
Yeah, but people are always going to abuse the system. And
I know.
That's the reason
and they're going to
why,
do it again. That's what
you know,
I mean.
yeah, 100%. You know, CIG can get a little more strict and they can issue bans and things like that, but you can make a new account every Free Flight and you can just fuck this game up irrevocably every single time. Crash the economy, you know, use duplication exploits.
I know,
yeah, they're gonna ban
they
Free Flight accounts,
They didn't
but,
ban people that duplicated on like a small level. I know that for a fact.
they're mainly focused on the credits.
And I'm not saying because of me, but I know people that are still playing because they're in my friends list, and I know that they did it, and they're not banned. But I don't know.
It depends on the scale. You know, they're making an effort to stop credit resellers, people who are not duplicating items they don't care about the items. They're looking for the credits. So they dupe the item, they sell the item to somebody in-game for credits, and then they take those credits and they sell those credits for cash to other people. Because that directly competes with CIG selling credits, and that's why they've had to take credits off the market.
There's also people that, but these websites, they sell credits.
That's what I'm saying. But that is impacting CIG's money flow.
Oh, I know. I get that. And that's why I didn't understand why they allow that. Or do they not? Is that not?
They don't. It's not allowed. That's why the permanent bans are going on.
Yeah, but then how come you got people like, you know, like people that are involved with like Starhanger and stuff, and they're fucking, you know, content creators that, I don't know. I know CIG doesn't support content creators, but they do gift out ships to these content creators, so it kind of is supporting their community.
Yes, they support.
Because they're just trying to bait players. I know, I get it, but I'm just saying.
Content creators. They support content creators. I have received multiple free ships from CIG, but those ships are not tradable. They do give people ships, larger content creator ships, to do giveaways. A lot of content creators that I know don't take them. They buy ships with their own credits to then give away. Or
No,
not
the ships
equipped
that they
with their own
gave
cache.
me, I just upgraded to ships that I have now.
What ships did they give you?
They gave me a Saber Firebird once, and I think a Cutlass Black. And that's it. They haven't given me
I've won
anything
a-
since. But I don't really
I've won a few.
make videos much about things. I only just stream, but they gave this to me like right in the beginning, the first times I was playing, and that was when like I was having problems to where I couldn't even play. So it was like, I don't know. Maybe it was a sympathy thing. That's what I think.
I'm not so sure about that. But, you know,
Can't get that thing off my shit.
free ships or not, CIG supports content creators, and, you know, these are people that are influencers for this game. They're the best marketing CIG could ever ask for,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
why, you know,
Yeah, but then you get
They
people
dish things
that are
out.
like negative towards the game, you know.
and they
Those
should
content creators,
like,
like
they should
Salty
be negative
Mike
towards the
and
game.
whatnot. Which I don't know. He has some base takes, but then there's a lot of shit he says that I'm just like, I don't know.
Salty Mike has a lot of just pure Reddit coded takes, but like, I have known him to never particularly be any good at the game, but he's
Yeah.
very good at.
I've never actually seen him play the game, so I don't really know.
I've seen him play. Like he's mostly an intelligence aggregator, and I like him as an intelligence aggregator. You know, he does peruse a lot of the videos. He does a lot of React content, and you know sometimes
Well,
he has good
yeah.
takes. But in general, you know, he's
Like
a
he
jaded
reacted to
dreamer.
that Kabutops, which that guy is somebody that I've watched before. And I watched that the other day, and I was like, man, it's like everybody's, I don't know. It's just crazy everyone's so negative about the game. I don't. I mean, I get it.
I think they
there's
have
things,
they
but,
have every right to be negative. They have every right to be negative.
but you know, like I said, I'm just like, fuck, just let them make the game. There's so much shit that's not in the game yet. Like so much like shit that's actually gonna really change the game a lot. So like, why are we even judging it now? It's not even what it's.
Well, we're judging it because they're running this game as a live service right now. I think that,
Well, yeah.
you know, they need to not treat this like a live service while it's in its alpha state.
But no
I
QAs.
understand why they do, and
No
you know,
QA
it makes them
testers. We're the
makes
QA
them a lot of
testers.
money. You're the QA tester. I'm the QA tester.
Yeah,
That's
it's
part
funny.
of the-
It's funny
that's part
that
of
you
the-
know they didn't pay me. I paid them $3,000 instead of them paying me.
You know, that's the whole deal with this Kickstarter. You
fuck.
are supporting you're supporting this
No,
Kickstarter to
but
everyone.
I
If you
believe
want
in this game. I believe in the vision of this game too. Like,
I don't
I
believe
think-
in the vision of this game.
no,
I
like what
don't
it
believe
could actually be though, if they built it the right way. I think it could be something amazing. So that's why I support it. But that's what I mean. Like what I was saying earlier, that I'm like, why are we going backwards? What are we fucking doing?
We have to go backwards before we can go forward.
No,
The
I get it,
entire
but-
fundamentals of this game have changed drastically in this patch. The entire meta has shifted. The entire profession-based system has shifted. We are now in an era where professions actually matter. And that dictates everything that is to come. Because if you wish
Armored
to
Care,
make
how's it going,
buildings,
bro?
make ships, you have to advance those professions. You have to get the blueprints. You have to get the crafting resources. The game is not just a game of simple combat tactics anymore. You know, people could mine, they could salvage. Those professions weren't really super lucrative. You know, now they are super lucrative.
No,
if
they
you're
are.
doing them at an organized scale.
But there's people
But-
that just all they do is mine for orcs.
Yeah, but
And they've been
I've
doing that
destroyed
even
the
before
economy
crafting.
in this game myself. Destroyed the economy. I was
No,
one
no,
guy.
don't say that. Don't say
Like it's
that. don't say that shit. Because I'm live. Don't incriminate.
but like when it comes to really making money in Star Citizen, really making credits, it is now more viable to play this game in a legitimate sense. And that is where things are beginning to differ, because they are putting their best foot forward and making it more
Well, that's
difficult for
good.
these
That's why I was excited for this patch.
and that is good.
Or
It is good.
the wipe that wasn't supposed to happen. I was disappointed when they said that on that Star Citizen Live. They were like, we're not going to do a wipe. Benoit said we're not doing it. And then, guess what?
So, like, when it comes to 2027 and what's to come, you know, in Star Citizen, we're obviously very focused on that building aspect right now, that manufacturing aspect. After we get things like manufacturing, then CIG will begin to more prioritize other features. They may say this is the year of drones, and then they're going to work on the drone tech, and you know, all of these things are iterative of themselves. So,
Yeah.
you know, every system that they ever added to the game, it gets iterated on again and again and again until it's a completely different system. But these further fleshing outs of systems is going to make for a better future for the game. So, like, yes, this patch and, you know, 4.7 not being the greatest of patches, I 100% get it. I'm okay with the game having, you know, a dry period, because the dry period needs to exist before, you know, we can actually see some growth
Yeah,
and
but this isn't
further
that
fleshing
dry.
out of the systems.
Really.
It's, listen,
I
this
get what
isn't
you're saying,
dry, it's
but-
just nothing is permanent here. Like, this is not an update where,
Oh,
you know,
I see what
you
you're
can really focus on, like, things like homesteading, things like, you know, fleshing out a location, establishing a location to live in the long term. You're very home-centric now, and that is kind of confining. I don't particularly enjoy that. You know, there's, like, you lose ships so often now, and you have to claim them, and they have nothing on them, and then you have to go re-buy the things, and then re-arm the ships, and it's like, these are needless steps.
Is that happening?
I don't think,
I haven't been upgrading
Yes.
ships, so I don't know.
yeah, it's like, it's needless.
I
And-
figured it was janky, so that's why I haven't even. I don't got the money to waste.
And you can play doing that, but I'm talking even attributed components. Like, most of my ordnance for my vessels is attributed. I have, like, the auto repeaters. I've got the multiple accounts with those Alliance
see, I don't
aids
have
and
attributed
cannons.
like ship weapons to my account at all.
See, my account's very pay to win, so I have, like, attributed everything:
I
components,
know,
weapons,
you're,
you know. all-
you're a player, you're gonna have a lot more shit, regardless of what you pay
all that
for.
stuff. But, like, the problem is, as a player who has all this stuff, it is very difficult for me to use it. And that makes for a very frustrating experience, because I don't want to have to go, oh, well, you know, here's my ballista that I've, you know, just spent the time to load up. Well, I landed on a planet and I had a mishap and I've perished. I can get back there. I get back there. Oh, my ballista's destroyed. Looks like I have to take the missiles off. Okay, I'll take the missiles off. Put them in something, take them away. I could go buy more missiles.
I don't
but,
want
like,
to have to go get the missiles.
that's,
and bring
you know,
them and load them and
oh
do all
my
that.
God.
That's just retarded.
It's the fucking worst. And, like, you know, you were on the evening where I was like, I don't want to have to keep doing this, keep getting my ordnance over, because it doesn't save when you insure the vessel. So
I mean,
it's like,
it does that to your ships though too, because anytime I claim a ship, I gotta claim all the missiles back. So that's, you know, 10 to 20 grand, depending, based on
well,
the
I don't
ships
care
I
if it
have.
costed money.
But
I would be fine if there was an option to just, in the insurance terminal, pay for the cost of the ordnance.
care.
But
Oh, yeah.
still have the ordnance saved.
fucking 2 million, I'm poor.
Listen, you're not
I
going to
mean-
be poor forever. Like, this is the early game. I don't, like... A lot
No,
of people
but I've
don't
already,
understand.
I already grinded out the mole. That was almost, what, 9 million or something? 10 million? 9, I think?
But what of it? Like, why does it even matter? Like, it's...
Because I don't mind grinding for what I have. Like, I don't need to be just uber rich to where I can buy everything. I don't care about that.
I understand that, but you will be uber rich when this game has
No.
persistence. When we
My
don't have
friends will be
wipes.
rich.
Like, it's not gonna matter. Like, you are worried about small fish right now. I want a system where I, a player who has money, can go to the terminal and I can re-equip my armament to the vessel that I paid cash for.
Yeah.
Because I should be able to use my
See, I
digital
see
assets.
what you're saying, yeah.
No
Because
matter what. Like, I shouldn't have to wait to
Wait.
use what I own.
But those missiles that are, or whatever that's tied to your account, can't you just reclaim them and then they're
No.
there, or no?
They're gone. You get the racks that the missiles came in and the bombs came in, but there's no ordnance. It's not equipped. So you have to go to the place where that ordnance is sold and you have to buy it, put it in a ship, and take it back to your home. That's the dumbest thing
old
I've
player
ever seen. Like, that's the dumbest. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's terrible design.
No,
I don't
yeah.
understand
Well,
how.
they had,
like-
because they had to have purposely changed that for whatever reason.
Well, the only reason it's like that is because it was a fucking oversight with the insurance system, because they went, oh, when you claim the base chassis with insurance, we don't want you to get the missiles back for free. So just make me pay. Make me pay for them. I don't care if I have to pay. Put 2 options. Claim the ship default. I'm sorry, 3 options. Claim the ship default, claim the ship insured with the ordnance in it. It's a simple fix.
Yeah.
The ordnance is treated like a component per the game's internal systems. So when I save the ordnance to the ship, even when that ordnance is expired, the game is still saying this is equipped to this slot. All you have to do is just make an option on the insurance terminal where you can claim what's in that slot. It is such a simple fix. I don't understand how we didn't get it already. Like, I don't understand how they didn't think of that. How
Wow.
I is just a, like...
How long till the next patch? A month?
We're getting 4.8.1 relatively soon, and that's going to have quite a few fixes in it, but it's not going to have that for certain. Like 4.9, we're going to be getting in July, so that'll be interesting. I would wager we get 4.8.1, you know, around the beginning to mid-June. That's going to be when I think Alien Week starts up. Where we'll be getting the Raylan and a ground vehicle that's been described as like a drivable orb.
What?
So that'll be
Wait,
that'll be
what?
interesting.
What is it?
Yeah. There's a ground vehicle, and I heard some musings from Pipeline about it. It's inspired by a little vessel from 2001: A Space Odyssey that is supposed to be like a sphere that you sit inside of.
You mean
that
like
can drive around?
in fucking DayZ on the Jurassic Park servers, like that? Fucking, not quite like exactly the same, but yeah.
I'm not entirely certain how it's gonna work.
Do you know what I'm talking
is-
about though?
I know what you mean. Like the I don't know what the
That's
purpose
okay.
of this thing is. The only thing I know about it is a drivable orb or sphere of some kind.
Huh.
But it's an alien ground vehicle. It's like the first of its kind. So, you know, we're gonna get C481 around then, maybe before then, and then, you know, that'll add that content to the game's files, and then they'll start the event. But like,
I'm curious to see what that looks like.
I'm sure we'll know relatively soon. It'll probably, I mean, if they're describing what it looks like in Pipeline, that means someone's physically seen it. So like, I would wager the design gets leaked relatively soon. We are in the
Wow.
beginning of June here. I don't know when.
I don't need to see it
Alien
early.
Week is-
I just need to know when to buy it with Lifetime.
So Alien Week is scheduled for June 12th, 2026, which, I mean, that does perfectly fit up with my little schedule there with 481 releasing soon. So the 12th is a Friday, so it will be in basically 2 weeks from now.
In 2 weeks.
Just a little under 2 weeks from now, and then we'll see the Raylan show up, and we'll see that little vehicle, and all the alien ships will be on sale. But I personally don't really find any of them to be particularly worthwhile. We'll see. The Raylan looks really interesting.
But I can use it as a token. That ground vehicle, right?
You can, but you'll still be able to buy the Pitbull with LTI if you're concierge. You know what I mean? Like, depends which one's cheaper.
No, true, yeah.
But even then, I'm not looking for LTI tokens, but I know other people are.
Well, I still got 3 of those UTVs that I haven't used, so.
Yeah, those were great. I love me a cheap LTI token. My thing is just, as my fleet slims down, I find myself having more and more and more
See,
LTI
you
tokens.
have,
than
like,
my
you have a
fleets.
lot of ships. I
don't even have that many.
A couple. Nah, you got fucking probably lots of ships. And you have capital ships, so like, your
No,
account
I
compared to
don't have
mine
capital
is
ships.
nothing. So it's like,
I have like 20 ships.
yeah, and I have maybe like 7.
That's a decent amount. Like,
I think. But
I
then
used to have
also, some of them, like I said, I didn't buy.
273. That was when I had a lot. Like,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
having, 10% of what I once had is pretty slim. Like,
Yeah, before the wipe, I had a lot of ships.
I owned them all. Like, it was just, like, back in the day, like around like 2022, I think in 2022 I had like 180 something, and like there was no search bar in the terminal. There was like no functionality for that. So like I would go to the hangar terminal and I would just be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for like 5 minutes, and the hangar terminal would time out before I could get to the bottom. And like that was super annoying. And obviously I knew the system wasn't going to be like that forever, but I also just came to realize, even owning that many ships, at the peak I had, I think, 273 vessels. I have it somewhere on a fleet sheet in my little memories folder, but like that was all stuff I bought with cash. I never buy vessels with credit in game. I just don't.
Why not?
I just have the money. Like, it's the game. For
I'd
me, the
rather
game
just
funds
buy 'em
itself.
again. Well, I get
It's a
it.
different
I
ballgame.
get it. Why you do it. You don't have to explain.
But like, I don't
Yeah.
think any player should be buying.
See, here's the thing,
things
though. There's like older
speculatively
ships and stuff like that, or limited time stuff. Especially the Hornets. There's like a lot of Hornets you can't get anymore,
Yeah, but why would
and
you want it?
only older players have them. I don't know, just because it's a flex, I guess.
It's not a flex. You being like, oh, I bought this ship that was kind of mid when it released, and oh, it's been like 10 years and it's not sold anymore, and I still have it. great. That's cool. You're loyal to a chassis that is
No,
not even
but
meta.
I'm hoping
Like-
that maybe one day, once you can change everything about the ship, that it'll be useful. You know what I mean?
What do you mean when you can change everything about the ship?
Yeah, because you can change the armor and you can change everything later on. You're gonna be able to build the ship, I imagine, because you'll have the blueprint for it essentially. Am I wrong?
I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna be doing that, man. Like it's.
Why not?
It seems like they're trending a lot differently from what they said in CitizenCon 2954, where if you own an item, you have the blueprint. I just don't see that being the case.
No, but they
Like-
were saying that like we could refine material to make our own ships at some point, right?
Yeah, but you're going to have to get the blueprints in game. And even assuming there is a Hornet Mark 1 blueprint in game, a Hornet Mark 1 is always going to be a Hornet Mark 1. It
No,
is
no.
only made.
So all
To
the
kill
special
small vessels.
variants are just different guns, maybe?
Every special variant of the Hornet Mark 1 is just a Hornet with a different ball cap. So the Hornet.
So they
Mark
all have the
1's
same health, no matter what.
Yeah, they're all
Oh,
the same.
okay.
It's like the Mark II. The only difference is the cap. In terms of the tracker has slightly less.
I had a Super Hornet for, I mean, fuck, I had it well before 4.0, and then this last wipe, the money wipe, I lost it. I don't know how. And actually, I think that was one of the ships that I thought they gifted me, but I guess not.
Well, this
They took
the
it back.
Super Hornet Mark I was a ship that they would put on people's accounts for use in Arena Commander, because if you didn't have a fighter, or even if you did have a fighter, they wanted you to be able to, you know, experience content in Arena Commander. That's what they were looking to test. But
I don't
like,
know if it was the. I don't know if it was Mark 1 or Mark 2. That's the thing. I think it was the one that's more common, whatever one. The non-rare one.
Well, both of them aren't rare. I mean, a Mark I Hornet is not rare. A Mark II Hornet's not rare either. The F7A Mark I, you could say that it's rare, but it can be
It
bought
was
with
in
cash.
F7M,
F7C-M Mark I.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, M just means multi.
So
personnel.
two-seater, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The
See, I
armament
love
with the Hornet-
that fucking shit, man. That's good shit.
Listen, I love them too. It's not viable. It was designed for a different point in the game, and to iterate on its design, they had to release the Mark II. I don't think that them going back and rebuilding the Mark I from scratch.
So I
was
shouldn't
really,
be mad that they took it away from me. That's what you're
No,
saying.
like who cares? Like,
Guys, I like that shit. It's cool, man. It's a fighter.
there's a lot of
all
fighters,
fighter
brother.
jet.
Like, it's.
No, I know. I get what you're saying, but I did like that ship. That was one of my favorite ships that I had.
Listen, I was a Hornet guy too. You know, I played this game for a very long time. My third ship that I ever bought was a Hornet, and then I had a Super Hornet Mark I, and I've killed thousands of players in those ships over the years. And you know, they were great. They were great assets for PvP at the time of their release. They are okay assets for PvP now if you are dealing with vessels in the lighter class, like light fighters, and you know, doesn't really perform super well against Snubcraft, but it turns really fast, so I mean, you can kill them. It's decent against other medium fighters, but
I mean,
it
I
has
will
such
say
a
this.
small-
Every time I came up against a Gladius, they fucking shit on me.
Well, yeah, it's the
Every
Gladius.
time.
You know, it's the most updated ship in the game. Like, it's, you know, it's the hero ship. The Gladius is always going to be really strong. Right now, obviously, the meta has shifted. So, like,
What was the Gladius you said you had? What's it called?
the Gladius Dunlevy.
Dunlevy. What's different about that compared
It has
to like
all military
the-
grade A components stock.
What's the one? Fuck. What's the one everyone buys? The store?
What's the one everyone buys? I have no idea.
Well, you know, in the store, there's only one variant that you can buy.
No, there's multiple. There's the Gladius, there's the Gladius Pirate, there's the Gladius Valiant.
Valiant. So what's the difference between the Valiant to your ship?
Mine is all military grade A component stock. It has a special skin, which is the skin from Squadron 42. And
So
that's
you,
about it.
and what, it's like a stealth skin? Maybe? Something.
No, it's not a stealth skin, it's just a skin. It's just a Squadron 42 Gladius. But the Valiant is another homage vessel, which is paying homage to a fictitious pilot, much like the Dunlevy is. And that vessel has a different armament as well than the stock Gladius. But the appeal to the Gladius Valiant when it released was that it had extra gimbals. So before they standardized gimbals, the Gladius Valiant and the Gladius Pirate were both Gladiuses that had size 3 guns on size 3 gimbals. So they had aim assist no matter what. Those
Okay.
objectively made them a little more powerful than the standard Gladius, but as of right now, that stuff's all standardized. So like there's no real difference. There
Yeah.
may I don't
That
actually know
that
if the
probably
components are
pissed a
different right
lot of people off that bought that ship.
now. I don't care. Like fucking
No, I'm just saying, that had to piss people off, so I can only imagine.
everything pisses people off in this game. Yeah, so the base Gladius has all-stop, Regulus, Bracer, Beacon, and then the Gladius Valiant has...
Oh yeah? Don't get crazy, C2. Relax. Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna go buy up all the gold before you can get there, so don't you worry.
So the regular Gladius, it looks like... just has different guns than the Valiant. The Valiant has a Miskies and a Panther, and then the regular Gladius has a Mantis
Is there
GT220
like invisible
then-
shit here?
2 Panthers.
Sorry.
You're good. That's the
Um,
only difference.
There's a guy. I'm wondering if he's still trying to just land and if I'm about to beat him to the punch here.
So the Gladius Pirate Edition, the one that you can get from playing Pirate Swarm, or unlock the ability to purchase, has military grade B components. So, I'm sorry, military grade D and military grade B components. So like, you know, it's both slightly better and slightly worse stock than the Valiant and the base, but the Dunlevy has all military grade A. So it's objectively like the most powerful Gladius you can.
Yeah. Just all fucking A. Okay. All fucking A. Yeah, 'cause I think... Yeah. I don't even have a Gladius anymore. Shit.
I use my Gladius as a light bomber. I don't like fight in the Gladius. It's just like, since they've made the shield and armor like changes, the Gladius just kind of falls out of fashion for being able to really kill like sub-cap and larger vessels, which most people are flying. Like, you will find people in light fighters, and yeah, I like to have a little scrap in a light fighter, but like, I'd rather scrap in like my F7A or like, you know, my Wolf. I just find they're a little more fun to fly than the Gladius, so I just kind of use the Gladius as a bomber. And then for my E-Warfare, I have the Raven. No, they can't. even right now, if I took out the Perseus, okay, and you had a wolf come up and attack me, it could take my shields down, but unless there is something larger using its lasers to penetrate my armor, it's not going to be able to turn me off or disable me. So like right now, you'll notice a lot of people are flying capital ships again, and that is purely because the smaller vessels that were once a threat literally can't do anything, and that's why we've seen sweeping health reductions on capital class vessels. Like the Polaris, like 3 patches ago, had 2.1 million shields, and then a hull HP that was like astronomical. It's got an additional 2 million. And then the Idris had 15 million shield, and then 15 million hull HP. But now, the Idris has like 1.2 million hull HP, and then 2 million shields. And then the the Polaris has like 600,000 shields, and then, you know, the hull HP, it's different based on what you're shooting at, like the subsections. But, you know, if you're shooting through like the doors, you can pen a lot easier, but if you're just shooting the ship, you know, willy-nilly, it's still got quite a decent amount of health. I believe it's about like 600,000. But
I have kind of experiences, and it's on a smaller scale though. It's just me and my Asgard against a Pisces. A small little Pisces was trying to shoot me, and he shot me a lot, but he didn't do any damage to the ship at all.
correct, because they're no longer a threat.
And it was just, well, it was just laser weapons, whatever, size 1, I guess. So yeah, it couldn't do any damage to the ship at all. Because my shields never went down. Because they couldn't even bring the shields down.
Well, if you have certain power allocated to shields, your shields will now passively regen faster than the other person can out DPS them.
Yeah,
so,
I had full shields, and it was just kind of fun. I was thinking that they were doing damage to me. And like after the fight, I was like, oh wait, I was like, they didn't do a fucking thing to me. I was like,
because
what?
The system is not like it used to be. Before, if your ship was getting shot, your shields would not regen. But now, your shields will passively regen no matter what. So, you know, if you're getting shot at by a smaller vessel, if your shield regeneration, based on the pips that you've allocated, is higher than their DPS or their penetrant stat, they're not going to harm you. They literally are incapable of harming you. They can ram you, and that's probably going to hurt you. It might kill them. But, you know, for the most part, we're in a completely different meta of this game, where light fighters are simultaneously really good and really bad. They're now more situational assets than anything, and I think that's how it should be. I think it's healthier for the game that it's like that, because you can still be a singular player and take a specialized light fighter and go deal with whatever you want to deal with, but you have to bring the asset that works in that scenario, and you can't just use one fighter for everything. It makes a need for all of these specialized fighters. So like, if I'm looking to disable a capital ship, one Eclipse can kill a Polaris with one size 10 bomb.
Yeah, but
If
you
I
could
want
also, like, shivs can do damage to them, right?
They can, but I'm talking about, like, oh, I fucking
See,
hate the Nova tank, bro. It's so annoying.
You're just talking
What I'm
about
talking about
one
is the
ship
ability to-
against the other.
Yeah, one ship against the other, using the asset for a specialized use case. The Eclipse is just an extreme example because it's, you know, it is the dedicated torpedo and bomber light fighter. I wouldn't even really classify it as a fighter. I'm just classified as a bomber, but...
Oh shit, I need to go to home base. What are you doing now in the game?
I am loading ships.
For what?
I'm gonna go to Pyro 4.
For your photo op.
Yeah.
What are you doing that now?
I'm still doing it. I was like sitting around, and I'm having issues with the terminal because some things when you spawn them, they fall through the hangar, and it's like I'm kind of dealing with that, which is like it's whatever. It's just a Star Citizen problem.
Yeah. How much stuff are you trying to bring?
I was gonna bring just the basic kit that I bring in the Ironclad, but at this point, it's looking like I'm only gonna be able to load like
Okay.
one or two things
I'll give you a
inside.
hand if you want, but I gotta switch.
No,
Charge.
I'm good. I've got the multi account, so I'm nice and quick.
Oh, I
real
see how it
issue
is.
is just-
You don't want me in the picture. Okay.
You can join, but it's gonna be a little boring for you.
Well, I'm just trying to help you expedite whatever you're doing.
You won't be able to help. If I was alone, you'd be of use, but I'm not alone, so I've got it covered.
Okay.
But I appreciate the offer. You're welcome to come with me for the photo shoot, though. I think you might find that really boring, though.
Nah, whatever. I'll take some screenshots. Why not? Down for that?
Once I get the Ironclad, like, kind of ready, I'm going to be doing a wardrobe on the second account. Unfortunately, I made a little blunder, and I put a chest inside my hangar, and then it despawned, and I had put a wardrobe in there to be swapped to, and it's gone. Oh,
Oh.
you win some, you lose
come on.
some.
Why is my game always on Vulcan? Come on, man. You think Vulcan runs better now?
I have no idea. I just run it on Vulkan. I don't really change my renderer.
You keep it on Vulcan?
Yeah.
You have 5090?
No, I've got a 4090.
Okay.
Well, one of my PCs is a 4090, the other one has a 5070 Ti.
I mean, I've seen that people, like, do crazy shit to tweak their stuff in this game, but I don't trust doing it.
I've done just about everything that needs to be done. It's purely just about asset allocation on your computer. You know, making sure that it's putting the bulk of Star Citizen's rendering on your graphics card versus on your processor, because Star Citizen is a very processor-intensive game by default. And, you know, making sure that your RAM is, you know, allocated correctly and doing things like that. But like I tweaked all that stuff years ago, and I play Star Citizen in either full ultra or ultra high mixed, and I'm in whatever resolution I'm in on both computers, 2560 by 1440, which is like slightly higher than 5K. I think that constitutes 5K or something like that.
God damn.
You know,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
standardized.
I have, like, I don't know. I have issues with my game. I don't know how to get some of this shit to go away, but I've never been able to figure it out.
What do you mean?
There's just like a blur on things. Only my ships when I'm jumping. It's a weird.
A blur on some things when you're jumping.
Look at my stream, you'll see.
Okay, I'm looking at your stream.
Can you see that? Or no? Or only I can see that?
I don't like. To what are you describing?
you don't see like around the back fins this like blur, like little light blur around.
Yeah, that's supposed to be there.
Is it? That's part of the game?
You're moving 120 at the speed of light, so the blue
That's
streaks that you're seeing.
You're fucking bullshitting me right now.
No, that's supposed to happen. So
Is it?
red.
I always thought that was like a problem with the game. I was like,
No.
why
So
is this
when
here?
when it comes to light, the light that is visible to the human eye, red has really long wavelengths, so it dissipates sooner. Blue has really short wavelengths, so it dissipates much longer after. So when you're in that quantum jump, the red light is literally you moving faster than the wavelength of red.
Hold on.
Like that.
Maybe you can't see what I'm saying. See, like right here, you can't see it, right? There's nothing here. I mean, obviously, because we're not moving fast. Is that what you mean? But, hold on, let me... I wonder if you can't see it. Maybe you can.
You're only seeing it when you're in your actual quantum jump, correct? Like from planet to planet, or planet to moon?
Oh, no, I can't jump away. I have no fuel. What am I doing?
Because that's when you're fast. Like when you're quantum jumping to a terrestrial marker, your ship is not going 120 at the speed of light. It's, you know, you're basically low spooling, low power spooling.
But it's like, okay, like around these back fins and all that, it's just all this like, it almost looks like a glow around the ship. But it like looks weird. I don't know. That's supposed to be there. Okay.
It's supposed to be there, yeah.
How come I don't see that in like in videos when people are they doing something intentionally to not have it there?
I mean, there are ways where you can bug it out and not see that when you're in quantum. Like you can sit in a non-pilot seat, and then the game will only load quantum effects for the pilot of the vessel. It's
Well,
supposed
no,
to
no, no.
load
I mean the pilot. Yeah, I mean the pilot, but like, I don't know. It just seems like looks different for me than it does.
Well, it's probably based on whatever in-game settings you have on. It's, you know, it's going to be different peer-to-peer.
I turn everything
That's like,
on. That's why you can see all the fog and everything. Why not?
yeah, I get that, but it's the quality of how high you have it turned up. Like, there's more than just turning it on. It's also, you know, the
Well,
quality ratio.
well, let me ask you this while you're looking. What do I have fucked up here?
So while I'm looking, what am I looking for?
I don't know, just anything that you notice that's like, hey, you shouldn't have that set that way. I don't know.
Well, it's based on what your computer can handle. It's it's not my call.
I mean,
Like,
well, look, I mean, my usage is good. Got a 5080, 64 gigs of RAM, and fuck, good fucking Ryzen CPU. X3D. I don't know which one it is. I forget. But yeah. But it looks off too here.
not seeing anything that looks off, man. I don't know. You know,
I mean, I just put everything to high, but I have something like water, I put it down a little bit. Clouds, a little bit down, whatever. You know, but I'm not an HDR. I have tried that, but not on this PC. That was on a different one. Well, never mind then.
yeah, that's all that's gonna be on you. I can't fucking tell you how to customize the game because I don't, you know.
Alright. Well, the game runs fine. I don't have any problems. Like,
Yeah.
look, it runs fine. I'm not. I can fucking do whatever. I move just fine and all that. Well, especially in here. Alright, I'm gonna store my ship.
Welcome
And then
to the
I'm
ASOP
going
Vehicle
to
Retrieval
switch
System.
shards.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So I can make the photo shoot. I wish I had like something cool to bring.
Whatever you want. The Ironclad Assault just did the thing where it's in my hangar, then it just fucking blows up. So definitely a big fan of that one.
Yeah. I saw that in a video and I was like, yep.
So annoying.
Like, so glad I'm not using it. Because that would so piss me off. There's no way.
It is what it is.
Just blows up in your face. Gotta love that. Look at that. Has Blackwater not been on at all?
But he's not home. But he's also kind of jaded.
Said 2 weeks. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh shit. Wait, I'm live, so maybe you shouldn't tell me this now. Because you were about to tell me something earlier. No.
What?
Because you said there was something going on with Blackwater.
Well, no, it's fine. He bought a CCU from somebody to the Polaris for $900.
Oh,
And
no.
he didn't realize that the person CCU'd it, so that way it was only worth like $200 melt. So he's bummed out because he's like, oh, I got scammed. And it's like, well, you did. But at the same time, you know, I specifically warned you about things like that. And like, you know, you should have vetted your purchase through me before just buying somebody's random ship. That's the danger when it comes to the gray market.
So when it's CCU'd, is it just the value of the original purchase?
It's the value of how much actual money was put into that
Oh,
chain.
so all
this
the
person,
okay. Yeah, only
this person
200, but
yeah,
then
it
got
was
that.
200.
Wow.
and then they sold it to him for a little bit less than what a Polaris is worth, so he thought he was getting a good deal. But, you know, he kind of wanted to store credit. He didn't realize that, you
Yeah.
know, it wasn't going to be really worth anything. So he got rug pulled. And he's
Fuck.
obviously, you know, he's obviously upset about that.
That's
I would be
fucking
upset about that
shitty,
too.
dude. I'd be so mad.
You know, so he's
At
kind
that-
of at a point where he's like,
At
I
that
don't want to buy any
loss,
more
it's like,
ships.
you might as well just buy the ship straight up.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn.
You know, he's like, I don't want to buy ships anymore, and he's like, I don't, you know, he's like, I don't really trust the gray market, and I'm like, well, you shouldn't, you know, you, like, if only there was somebody who could assist you in navigating those spaces, if only you had someone like that, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
He should have
it's-
asked you for sure. Like, I think he knows better than that too, which is crazy that he just. Yeah. Damn.
but yeah, he's
That
bummed
fucking
out about that.
sucks.
It's just an unfortunate scenario.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval
You know?
system.
It happens. Everyone's out there to scam everyone, it seems like. These days.
Well, I mean, I don't even really know if he was necessarily rug pulled. I say he's rug pulled, but he was only really rug pulled in his mind because the person
Well,
selling the Polaris.
They said it was
wasn't-
CCU'd, so he should have
did.
asked and been like,
They did, but he
hey,
didn't
what did
understand.
you. Yeah, and I get it.
He didn't understand what he was getting into, which is like, that's the danger. If you're not an informed consumer, you know, stuff like this will happen, which obviously, yeah, that really sucks. You know, I feel for the guy. He lost money, but
Well, no, but
can't
what did
say
he?
that I've
What did he
never-
buy?
he bought a Polaris.
And he wanted to melt it.
Correct. He wanted the credit. He thought it was going to be worth 975
So he
in
can't
credit.
CCU that really to much else.
Anything. No, he can't CCU anything. It's a Polaris, the most
And if he
expensive
melts,
ship.
it's 200, so it's stuck. It's a bad
Yeah.
CCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, you know, he doesn't want the Polaris, but he felt, you know, indemnified to keep it because
Nah.
he spent so much on it. And I told him, I was like, dude,
Nah, I would keep the Polaris.
you're not gonna,
the Polaris
you're
is
not gonna fly
badass.
the ship.
Nah,
He's-
but
he
if you
doesn't
got
know what
5
he's doing.
people, it's a badass ship though. It's not
It's
bad.
really not. It's one of the worst capitals in the game, of the few that exist. It's like
I don't know. It used to be
the
good.
torpedoes are super expensive. You listen, we don't discuss what it used to be. We discuss what
I'm
it
just
is now, and
saying.
it's not
I'm
good.
just
So,
saying.
like, it's
It
not
used
good.
to be good. Oh my
Like,
god. Bro,
yeah, you
I
can
know.
fit-
I've stolen an Idris and rode it around with me and one other guy for 2 hours, and we killed fucking everybody we ran into. So I get it.
Yeah, but the Polaris, a single pilot can do nothing with that ship, and he is a person who either predominantly plays alone or with a group of people who
Oh,
either
yeah.
don't like flying or they don't want to do things in space.
I'll
because
fly.
Welcome.
He's also not the most proficient pilot, so he's in. You know,
Oh,
I told
yeah,
him
me
straight up.
neither.
I
I'm
said,
bad
"You need a
pilot."
ship." I said, "You need a ship that you're going to want to use." You know,
What was he going for? What was his?
he was going to get a bunch of things. He was going to move money around and get a bunch of different ships during DefenseCon, but he had the Polaris, and he was stuck with
Wow.
it. And
Now he feels like he missed the whole event and wasted all his money on the. Oh no. That's even worse, dog.
well, I mean,
I
it
mean, I
happens,
spent a lot of money during that event. I spent.
but
Fuck.
I spent nothing.
I spent about 500.
I spent I think I spent 300, and that was not even on the event itself. It's because I bought a ship from somebody from the gray market.
But I will say that's because I rebought the fucking Clipper, because I'm pissed at myself that I fucking CCU'd the one that I had before. I'm an idiot when I first bought it. And then I bought the Corsair because I couldn't help myself.
Couldn't help yourself, huh?
Well, I've never had a Corsair, and everyone likes the Corsair, and I was like, well, fuck it. And I've never really even used it, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy it.
But why would you buy it if you've never used it? That's like a head scratcher to me.
Well, I've used it. I've flown it from here to there, but never really fought in it too much. You know what I mean? But I've seen enough videos of people killing people in it to know it's good enough to buy it.
Yeah, I would never do that. That would never be me. You know, I'm gonna do my research and due diligence, and I'm gonna try something out before I buy it, unless I'm using store credit to get it, in which case it doesn't even matter. But like, I would never put new money in for something I've never, you know, properly experienced or accrued.
No, but see, here's what you're missing though. Is my thought process is like, I still have money to put in. Like, I still need to expand my fleet of ships. So that's my whole thing.
I get that.
I don't have
But
a lot of ships.
I just feel putting.
Like, you can see my ships right here.
Yeah, I know, but like putting new money in to try something is a head scratcher for me. Like that.
Well, no, I mean, when I say that I haven't tried it, it's not like I've never flown it, and I've never shot it, or any of that. I have. And I've shot at people and died, whatever. But most of the time it was because I stole someone's ship, and I was just trying to make a play, or something, you know? Nothing too...
I get that, but at the same time, you know,
I don't understand.
yeah, so Blackwater's conundrum with the Polaris is, you know, he thinks the Polaris is cool, but to properly crew a Polaris, to do things that he wants to do in a Polaris, they're just not attainable as we are as a group, because we plan really inconsistent schedules, we're not always available, and even if we are always available, there is a very limited number of things you can do with a Polaris and the myriad of things that can fit inside of it. You can do all of those things.
Make a plan and be like, hey, everybody be on a certain time, let's do this or something. I mean, I think people could do it. But then again, they have
Well, that's where the time issue comes in.
Then
Like, we can do that. We
well,
can
no,
use a
but what I'm
Polaris so
saying
we
is
can make it work.
they travel and do all kinds. That's great.
Yes,
traveling.
I gather that. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can plan and we can do that, but he can't just readily do that, which means that the ship is of almost no value to him. Because if that were the case,
Well,
someone else could, and someone else does, own
You know
a
what I
Polaris.
say?
Solaris owns one.
No, but you know what I say to that? Just sell it back to somebody else.
He can't. It was traded to him.
Oh,
And if
you
he
only
melts
get
the
you only
CCU,
get the one trade, right?
If you melt the CCU, he's only going to get back what the original ship was. The original ship is dirt cheap, so he'd be melting a Polaris to get, you know, a cheap LTI token. He's not going to have the Polaris again to sell, and he wouldn't have the credit that a Polaris is worth. That's the conundrum. So, like, you know, he's stuck at a crossroads where he has a ship that he can use, but he's not gonna. And I'm telling you, he's not going to.
Nah,
Like,
we're gonna use it. Fuck that. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna make sure we're gonna use that thing. We'll use it.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm gonna be a supportive friend and try to cushion the blow and tell him, hey, it was good that you bought it. We need it.
I don't think so. I don't think we need it. I think it's way too much ship for him. He is one man who plays with several players who are relatively new to the game. They do not understand the greater nuance of owning a vessel of that size. They do not understand the fundamentals of crafting, you know, and making
Well,
the
that's why
most
I've
of that
never
vessel.
bought
So,
any type of ship like that because I know I can't use it. What's the point? Like, I can't use that fucking thing. That's why, like, for
if
me,
it was like 2 years from now and he had like a far more in-depth understanding, yeah, by all means get it. But he's got a very limited fleet structure, and you know, even if he wanted to keep the Polaris and save it for the far future, yeah, that's fine. And I can teach him how to use the ship. It's never an issue of, you know, any of that stuff. It's just that stuff's going to take time. That's not something I can teach him in a weekend, you know, because there's a lot of systems he needs to understand before he can, you know, use a vessel of that size reliably. And, you know, he is again one man, and that vessel has no armament that a single person can use besides those size
you
3
need
missiles.
like 5 people.
So, yeah, and even still, if you have 5 people, you shouldn't be flying a capital ship that requires support crafts to be flown with you. You should be flying something else, something smaller and more manageable, because that's how you're going to make the most out of your gameplay, is maximizing the capabilities.
So what,
of
like a
ships that
Tiburon
can-
or a
think the Tiburon sucks.
Hammerhead? I know you do. I know.
I mean,
you
those
told
are-
me. You've already told me your review of it. You said it's terrible. That's why I didn't buy it. I was gonna buy it, but
Yeah, a lot of people were huffing fucking jankum when they made the purchase of that thing, but that's neither here nor there. A Polaris is a capital class corvette. It is made to escort even larger vessels. So the Polaris would be supporting something like an Idris.
okay.
or
So
like,
he needs to
you know-
hold out for somebody that has an even bigger ship.
yeah, but the problem is he already can't.
But then,
Crew the
but
ship
then,
that he has.
but then flying in with that, you're gonna know you're gonna be the first to go down. So you're just the one that cushions the blow as to what's coming, right?
Well, no, you're not supposed to be the guy who flies in and goes down. You're an escort. You know.
Well,
when
that's
you're-
no, but that's what I mean though. But out of whatever bigger ship he's escorting, he's going down first in that
No,
ship.
that's not necessarily the case at all. Like, if I see a Polaris escorting an Idris, you know, depending on what I'm in, if I'm in an Eclipse, I'm going to go for the Idris, because an Idris with a pilot, you know, that has pilot-controlled weaponry is more of a threat to the greater operation than a Polaris with a crew, because the Polaris has a very limited vector of fire. It doesn't handle particularly well.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. But
While it can deploy fighters to assist, you know, the target is the craft that is more of a threat. And the Polaris falls into a really tough niche right now where, yes, a Polaris is a threat, but a Polaris is never a big threat. Because there are a lot of ships that can
well,
just
the
kill a
PDCs don't
Polaris.
work, right?
Well, they do. They don't work against bombs, and, you know, even still, they're size 1, so even if they're shooting at your vessel,
How
They're
are they
not gonna
not
do
shooting
it.
bombs?
because bombs aren't targetable by PDCs.
Yeah, but how? That's kind of. I wonder why that choice is made.
Because the bombs don't have a heat signature. It's a bomb. It's not a missile. It's not a rocket. It's not a torpedo. You just drop it.
They're fucking. They're moving like a missile. Hell.
It doesn't matter. That's not what it's. The PDCs are not tracking movement. They are tracking the signature of the
I
ordnance
get
that is coming
that,
towards you.
but it
and
still has a
dropping
heat
bomb.
source in order to be able
No,
to.
it wouldn't have a
move.
heat source. It's it's moving from gravity. You're dropping it.
Oh, if it's just drop
not-
bomb, like just drop it, and let it fall. Okay, yeah, all right. I
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
thinking
like
that.
that's-
I was thinking it's moving. You know, like torpedo. I get it. Like bomb itself, like a A2. Yeah, it's dropping. Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
My bad.
But the problem is right now, with the current meta of the game, any open world instance where you are using a capital ship that is not PvE, because we do PvE, but we don't do it often. We mostly PvP. If you're in a PvP scenario, if you're at an OLP, if you're at a PAF, if you're at, you know, the Lazarus Hub to go fight the worm, you know, things like that, you're in an atmosphere, and the ships that are going to kill you are not ships that are designed to go fight out in space. They're ships that are designed to operate within the bounds of an atmosphere. So if you have an Eclipse that has a very affordable size 10 bomb rack, you can destroy a Polaris, not disable it, completely destroy it with a single bomb. So
Did they make it possible to drop bombs out of atmosphere or no? Can you just
No, you can't. You
Not
can't
anymore?
drop bombs out of atmosphere.
So that's
Well, you can
done away
deploy a
with.
bomb. It just doesn't go anywhere. It just sits.
It just sits because it's in zero G. Yeah. Okay.
It'll move, but it doesn't have gravity to work towards anything. It'll propel in the
Wait,
direction that
wait.
it was released.
What if you drop it and then you use like a Geo Atlas and then you launched it in the direction you're trying to? Because can't you launch something with a Atlas?
You can, but you can't.
You're
use
like,
Atlas in
good
space.
fucking luck. What do you know? On the tailgate, you can of a ship, or in the back of the hangar, back of the.
Yeah, but then that requires you to grab a bomb that is active and pull
Yeah.
it inside of your vessel.
No,
That's fucking insane.
no, no.
That's
just
insane.
just from the opening of the ship, you use the Geo Atlas, and then you fucking try to launch that at somebody.
Yeah, that's.
They're gonna
that's
have to be
stupid. Like,
close.
that's
But can't you
stupid.
launch it down to get it to go into gravity and fall down to space?
Yeah, but it's not going to
Through
hit your
space?
target because the.
I know, because player error is just way too high. I
Well,
get
it's
it.
not player error. It's
No,
just
it's
simple
definitely
math.
player
When
error
you're
at
when
that
you're
point.
dropping when you're dropping a bomb, bombs fall in a cone. You don't know where in the cone that bomb is going to hit. The higher up you get, the taller the cone gets, which means the longer
Oh,
the base
so
of
if
the
you
cone
drop
is.
all the way at the top of the cone, it's you're never.
Yeah, you don't know
hitting
where
that
the
target.
bomb is going to hit.
Got
That's
it.
why you have to go
Okay.
lower in the current meta with a bomb.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, I get it. I mean, I was just thinking you could just, you know what I mean? Like you could actually launch something with one of those atlases. Like, why couldn't you?
yes, I understand that, but like a practical application with that would be you drop a bomb in an atmosphere, you grab the bomb before it hits the ground, you take the Atlas, which can walk around the surface terrain, and carry the bomb to a destination that is either covered from, being bombed, like the entrance to a bunker or the opening of a building, and then you have somebody open the door and you throw the bomb inside. Or lower the elevator and throw the bomb inside. That's a practical application of how that would work. You can take an Atlas and grab a bomb and throw that bomb at somebody. It's just that you'd are
never hit it.
devolving warfare so far
What
to
do you
be
mean?
borderline
Devolving. What do you mean?
You're devolving
Nah.
warfare. If you in the year 2956 have to grab and throw a bomb like a football at somebody, that is basically primitive
Yeah.
warfare. That is the first men throwing sticks and rocks at animals.
No, well,
throwing
yeah, but that's
sticks and
how.
rocks at
That's
ships.
what epic fucking TikTok clips are made of, something like that. You know? You're
I
like,
get
yeah,
that.
I don't give a fuck.
Life isn't an epic TikTok clip.
I get that, but we can always try. I'll try it
Yeah,
one
we
day.
can try it, we can do it.
Well,
Like,
if I ever get the chance and I see a bomb on the ground, shit flying around, I'm gonna try it.
Well, no, it's not going to be a bomb on the ground. It has to be a bomb that has been dropped out of a ship and is already activated. There's a fundamental difference between bombs that are activated and bombs that are not.
No, well, if it's on the ground, how would you know it's exploded? Would it still be there if it's exploded?
If it explodes, it's not there.
Yeah, but I found bombs on the ground
Yeah, but
before.
they're not activated.
How does that?
You have to
Yeah.
take the bomb, put it in a ship that can drop the bomb, turn the bomb on by enabling your missile mode, and then deploying the bomb. And you'll notice when the bomb is deployed, the fins on the bomb will be open, and the
Okay.
bomb will have a red blinking light. that indicates that the bomb is armed. If you find a bomb, like a Thunderball, a Castillo, or even, you know,
Oh
the
my
Moab,
fuck me. Yeah, I found Moabs
They're
before
not-
on the ground.
they're not on. It's
Uh,
not been turned on,
and that's
so there's
why-
no way for you to
okay.
turn it on.
What if you shoot it?
I don't think they blow up even if you do shoot them. I've shot bombs in the Ironclad and nothing has happened.
Really?
Yeah, if it's not an activated bomb, it doesn't have a hitbox or anything.
See.
I think they should blow up.
Quantum drive.
I think it'd be cool. It would certainly make things a lot more dangerous, but that's just not how it works.
Well, yeah, 'cause if they're in the ship, though, you're gonna have, yeah, you just fucking blow up immediately. Fucked up. You're getting
Yeah,
shot
per
at.
the constraints of the game.
Okay, so
Ordnance-
once you fire it, it goes through an activation sequence, and then it's armed, essentially.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. You'll note, like, if a bomb is active, the wings or fins will be deployed because they are the gravitational assist to get it to the ground.
Okay. Yeah. The ones I've ever seen, they didn't have. Yeah. I get what you're saying. No offense. Just a smooth back end. It does?
I've killed many players with bombs. I've killed players using a bomb in an Atlas, almost exactly how you described, but I grabbed that bomb out of an A1 Spirit. So, you know, they flew above, they got really close, they deployed the bomb. I knew which bomb it was going to be because it shows the
I was always
hole
the guy
opening.
that tried to bomb people, but my bombs missed, and then I got shot down by like a couple Hornets and Gladiuses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's typically not me.
That's, that was me every time. You're like, that was not me. Yeah. Well, no, because I used Crusader ships, not stealth bomber.
Well, I would use the Hercules as well. I have a video of me bombing an Idris and killing it in the Hercules, like, myself. Bombs are interesting gameplay. I do like bombing.
Do that.
I think the bombing, like, the bombing system we have is not great. It needs polish. It's really, really rough. But, you know, it can get better, and I have faith that it will. It's just that right now I don't particularly find it to be too worthwhile.
I think it's just right now kind of cool for videos, but not actual gameplay.
Well, any explosion is going to be good for a video.
Well, no, but if you're on the ground getting bombed and you're with a group of people, it's fucking hilarious. The reactions of people. I think it's kind of funny. Everyone starts freaking out. If you're not in a building, you're fucking dead. So, I don't know about now. Can you get killed through a building?
No. Well, it depends on the building.
That's what I mean. You gotta be like fully inside. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh god. Oh my Alright. I kind of saved that, not gonna lie. I should be dead there. Lock onto the fucking ground. Holy hell. This guy going off about. It was like, we're back to red over here. I don't know. 4.3. It's been changed way since then. Nah, there ain't no way people are using bombs for that. I don't think so. You're not using a bomb for clearing a merc mission. I don't think so.
Yeah, there are merc missions where you can drop bombs on them. They're the ones where they, like, they're mostly in Stanton, and the people spawn outside of like a shipwreck, and then there'll be like, you know, 10 to 15 little guys running around, and if you just fly over the area, you can drop a bomb. I don't think I know I've done it.
I mean, I don't know. I've never done that, so I don't. I was just trying to say I don't think so, because I don't play like that. The bomber. If I'm gonna bomb somebody, it's gonna be a player. Like, I'll never bomb an NPC. It's like a waste of time. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, Telmas didn't get a fucking Atlas again. Yeah, I do remember that, actually. You're not wrong. I do remember that. That's funny. Oh god, I'm parked way too close. Okay, this is not great. Oh god. Okay, at least I'm on the ship. My ship just glitched up in the air. That's fun. I think it has to do with this fucking Atlas. It was bricked and I scrapped it, but it's still here. see. Oh, this fucking thing is still here, man. Oh god. Alright, this thing is still an entity on my fucking ship. God damn it. How do I get rid of this fucking Atlas on my ship? I swear I have to decommission this thing. It's the only way. Ship that's on. How do you get rid of all the dead ships on your ship?
Yeah, ships on my ship.
Yeah, like if you have brick ships on your ship, how do you get rid of them?
I've never had a brick ship on my ship.
Okay. What? Come on. Gotta be a way.
Landing gear raised.
This might feel like a night.
Shields online.
Alright, okay.
Shields offline.
It's fine. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Never hit the fucking tilde key. Holy hell. Why?
Altitude is at 100%.
After SD or Asgard. This point says the Geo's bricked. No, I know the Geo's bricked. I already unbricked it though. Like I scrapped it already before I reclaimed my Asgard, or not claimed, but just brought it back up. Maybe that's why. That's what I mean. I'm gonna have to scrap this ship in order to fucking get it back. Or to get it off my frickin' ship, because it's annoying and I can't move it. going? All the way around the world. The wrong way. Yep, because I've never been here before. Fucking idiot. Alright. Oh, not bad. Alright, we're out of here. Where'd you come from? Interesting. This ship was not here when I landed, right? I don't think it was. Pretty sure it wasn't fucking here, man. This thing was not here. This could be a problem. Like a $700,000 problem. Actually, more than that. I'm on mine. Oh, yeah. There's a lot more. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. We don't care. We are in the safe zone. What's he in? Hermes? Yeah. Alright. I want to keep chat on that. They're gonna say something bad. Oh, well, that one went wherever the fuck it goes. God, the chat is rough, bro. This is what I was talking about earlier. Everyone's mad about the $1 billion, man. Like, fuck. Just let them make the fucking game. Holy fuck. Everyone doesn't gotta be mad about it. Y'all should be happy that they haven't shut it down. Fucking abandoned the fucking project. Holy fuck. Which is obviously a fucking real thing. They could do that fucking tomorrow. All you fucking crybabies want to fucking ruin it for the rest of us. Man. I can't stand in-game chat when I have it on. Oh god. Bunch of fucking bitches. All of them. Some whiny ass fucking bitches. He said that. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait. Who left? This is gonna be a problem.
Who left?
Left? Who left?
You said somebody left.
Oh, not you. The guy that was at the station, or the, ground spot I'm at. I'm trying to scan for him. Because he could attack me outside of the zone. That's what I meant by that. Oh my god, bro. Why is it so janky to try to, like, click your power pips around?
They know that's bugged. It's when you interact with it, you can only interact with one, and you have to hold F again, and then interact with another one. You gotta break it down to, like, moving things one at a time. It bugs out.
Okay. I have a lot of gold on me. Yeah. Where are you at, Hurston?
Yeah.
Oh, Hurston. Dynamics.
Shields offline.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Broke my quantum travel.
Shields offline.
But now my is broken. So did you have to reset your whole ironclad after it blew up?
Yes.
You got more patience than me.
Hadn't even gotten that far yet. So.
Quantity is at 75%. Quantum drive is now up.
My headphones just not connected or what? What's going on? The fuck? I can't hear fucking anything. Why can I not hear anything? Okay. I can hear stuff again. Fantastic. he's not there? You double check? Yeah, I never removed the entity from the grid. It was always on the grid. I store, yeah, I store it on there. Yeah, yeah. And we're out. Holy shit. Can you die from blacking out? That's actually a question I really wonder. Can you die from blacking out? Like if you pull too much G's, can you die? I feel like that might be possible. Because you would suffocate, right? Says that's my hangar. Okay. The fucking ironclad in the way. Oh, if you crash. Nah, I'm not gonna crash, bro. Relax. It's not happening. Oh shit.
Engines online. Engines offline.
Let's go this way.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your place visit is at
What? Nah, come on. Oh, fuck me. Don't tell me this elevator broke again. Yep. Absolutely. It's fucking dead.
Engines on.
Watch this will be broken too. At least one works. Listening to, man. Oh shit. Alright, let's do this. Get back in. Okay, don't get back in. in. Don't put it over. Nah, there's no way I have another dead one over here. It's not deleted. Fantastic. Bro, these Alice's just don't want to disappear, man. I got more than one. I just realized. More than one dead one. Crazy. Alright, come on. Do I have to self-destruct my ship or something? Like, I don't... Is that gonna cost me money? Come on, man. I only see one solution. I don't trust blowing it up in here, though. What happens if you blow up a ship in your hangar? Will it break my hangar?
Engines online. Engines offline. Self-destruct protocol accepted.
Alright, self-destruct is on. Yeah, will this break? Oh, it's too late now. Fuck it. I mean, I could cancel, but I'm not gonna.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
So if I bring up the clipper, it should.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh, that had an automatic check mark.
Location.
Interesting. So my Asgard doesn't have insurance. Ouch. So I should melt. I think I should melt my Asgard. probably just have shipwreck around there. Just max lift the parts around. Nah, everything disappeared, I think. This patch has been pretty good about deleting everything on the pad. At least for me. I can only imagine you blow up like a ironclad or something. Oh. Huh. Put you over there for now. I gotta take a look at this ship. Just a second. Oh. Hey. Two floors in here. Man. Man, there's nothing in there. Of course. And a crafting bench that doesn't work. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, might as well take advantage of this real quick.
Well, this idea is scrubbed, Marcus, because the ironclad will kill you when you walk inside of it. So I'm going to go do anything else with my time.
It'll kill you? What, it just killed you? Or both your accounts or something? Damn. Oh, my bad. Have I been muted this whole time? I guess so. Fuck. So what, you died? It just kills you, you get on board? Yeah. Alright, well, what do you want to do? Can you hear me? Am I muted somehow, or what's up? I don't think. Oh. You left. Fantastic. Oh, I left.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I'm gonna shoot him. Don't remember shooting ammo, but okay. just playing the game. Whatever we can do, we'll see.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, it really did snap, didn't it?
Shields online. Bogey.
No, I don't have missiles.
Shields hit. Bogey.
Really, bro? Okay. Yeah, I can't hit anything.
Shields hit.
How are you alive, bro? He's like 100% red. I don't get it.
Target destroyed.
guys keep trying to hit me. Come on, man. That's crazy.
Shields hit.
They just torpedo you. Well, that's not fun, is it? How are you turning? You weren't even facing the direction.
Target destroyed.
Mark, one less shithead on the run. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Had to make sure that pop wasn't your end. Why would it be your end? What happened over there? What's going on your end, buddy? Oh, you know what? Where am I?
Shields offline.
Wait, what? That is not the fucking distance you said it was, motherfucker. What? Are they lying? But okay. Yeah. Got it. The map doesn't know what the fuck. Decoupled mode. Why am I decoupled? Probably die here. That's okay. I'm okay with it.
Hey, it's Kid. Saw that you're picking up another bounty. Good luck with this one.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline. Quantum drive is now off. Shields offline. Shields online.
Oh my god, how many?
Bogey. Lock.
Don't pass out.
Hit.
Just split them off a little bit.
Bogey.
No lock. Do I need to be like 2.5K to lock a missile? Come on, CIG, you're full of shit with that.
Lock. Shields hit.
Oh god.
Target destroyed.
Okay. We're not red, so that's good. Oh shit. Where'd the rest of them go? There was like 5 of them.
Bogey.
Oh shit. Okay. Don't like it. Don't like it. No, can you just target him? No? Yeah.
Shields hit.
Yep. They're converging on me. Okay.
Bogey. Lock. Shields hit.
Buddy. Nah. Oh shit. There's one behind me. coming, bro. What? Friggin' Hornet. Target approaching? What target? The fuck? Oh, nah. I got limited ammo. I can't have target approaching. That's not good.
Ogie.
Neutralize boss. What? Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, fuck me. Come on, baby. We gotta hit this.
Lock.
No. No.
Shields hit.
No. Don't let this happen. Come on now. Oh, fuck me.
Ogie.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Ballistics low.
Yeah, I know it's low. Fuck. Oh, come on, baby.
Shields hit.
Okay. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, God. No. Well. There's that. I'm sorry, what? How do I have nothing? Fuck. Well, there goes my crafted gun. Crafted armor. Yeah. This game is cooked for now. I'm gonna go play something else, 'cause this is fucking bullshit.